Hello and welcome to Crits and Coffee. I'm BearlyCaffeinated, the host and dungeon master for tonight's session of Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. With me I have my wonderful players who we're going to introduce first tonight. First off, we have BakaZombie.
Hello, I'm BakaZombie. I'll be playing Faenya. She is a centaur druid, Circle of the Blighted. If you want to see anything else that I do, be sure to go follow me on Twitter at ZombieBaka. Otherwise, I also DM another show that has a lot of players from this year game over on Swindler's Den called Glory of the Giants. So you should go check that out too. Flawless intro, if I have to say so myself.
Yeah, perfect. Speaking of flawless, next we have Dr. Phage.
That's a big boots to fill. I'm already messing it up. Cool, I'm Dr. Phage or Adam. You can find me on Twitter at Little Growth. I'm also in a bunch of things that I think I have them all listed out on there, so you can just go check it out. I'm in stuff. It's cool. It's fun. Tonight I'm playing Mal, the Tiefling Monk. I almost forgot who I was playing.
Speaking of the biggest boots to fill, we got Kyle.
Big boots, big feet. Yeah, you can find me over at the IDL, Glory of the Giants, and Interdimensional Library. All that good stuff. But if you want to talk to me personally, don't. But today I'll be playing Amaris, the Sorcerer Tiefling.
And I don't have a segue. Bumbleskum.
Hey, it's your boy Bumbleskum hitting you with that ownership of the IDL, that friend of the cause, go whatever. I play Shadow on this here game. We are tentative friends, all of us here, and really what unites me and the rest of them is the power of fists. That's it.
All right. Our last sessions, our players decided to approach the Red Brands in their place of gathering, the Sleeping Giant Inn. Amaris and Shadow decided to take a straightforward approach by walking into the inn and talking to the Red Brands head on. After some arguing and really getting nowhere, Amaris decided to throw out an Arms of Hadar, and chaos began to break loose at that point. After a lot of fighting and a few of our allies here falling down a couple of times, we successfully came out on top of the fight. And when the last Red Brand was left, he decided to flee. And with some quick thinking from Amaris, she placed him to sleep. And he is currently outside of the inn, taking a little nap. And you have about 60 seconds before he wakes up.
Yeah, so I immediately seen him. I was already going to be running for him when it was like my turn, but my initial plan is to scramble over there and then get him in a chokehold and drag him back in. Just staying in the chokehold.
All right, I'll drag him back in.
He's already asleep. You don't need to put him.
I'm going to, since Faenya is still in spider form, just like give her like a gentle pat on the head and like, you did a really great job there. I really appreciate it.
She like accepts the head pat, and then like kind of looks down at the ground that's still got like the defiled, nasty roots coming through the floorboards, and she's gonna like kind of readjust herself and set the big spider legs into the ground. And she starts like writhing in pain as she starts sucking in the blight as it, like the pain forces her out of the spider form and she turns back into her centaur form, bringing all the blight into her from the ground. And she kind of readjusts herself after bringing it all back into her. I'm glad you are safe.
Yeah. Mel's a little taken aback by just like seeing all of that happen. It's just like, yeah, yeah, thanks.
Sorry, I've never turned into a spider before.
You're fine. It's just I haven't seen anyone turn into a spider, so it's just like I'm just not. It's the first time for me too. As Mal then like tiredly starts going through the Red Brand's pockets for like both like anything useful they may have, and then also any like coin or anything they would have on their person.
Yeah. And from that, you get not much. About 15 silver. If you want to take some of their... They all have short swords on them, you could. But yeah, not a ton of stuff. 15 silver, enough to buy some drinks, and that's really about it.
Okay.
They couldn't haggle better?
Fanya's gonna get her javelin out of the wall as well.
What happened with the bartender, the dwarf?
The dwarf is currently hiding behind the bar.
Okay. Well, now that things have quieted down a bit here, maybe you can ask the owner of the establishment about some things that are going on when you don't have 7 men breathing down your neck. He's like directed to Amaris.
You can handle that. I'm just gonna stand over here. Oh, that was a lot.
And as you say this red brand begins to wake up. Oh, where am I? And Shadow, make me a contested strength check.
Okay. Just strength?
You can do athletics. Why not?
Okay. That is a 19.
Okay, yep, not even close. So as he wakes up, he begins to wriggle around, and you keep him in this chokehold in place.
When he says, like, when he's groggily being like, oh, where am I? Shadow just leans closer. You're with me now, boyo. That's like clench as he tries to struggle.
And he's just gripping onto your arm, fearing for his life at the moment.
I'm also going to, like, seeing the struggle and hearing him talk, I am just going to level the point of my spear and just, like, very gently hold it directly over his heart, just, like, barely piercing, like, the front of his shirt, and just say, like, you should start talking.
Please don't kill me. What do you want to know?
Do you know anything about the missing orc girl?
Yes, sort of. We keep prisoners in our hideout. Near the old crypts.
Where's the hideout? We're new in town.
It's the castle to the east. It's the Tresendar Manor.
Sorry, what was the name of that?
Tresendar Manor. It's Tresendar. And he said that the prisoners are near the crypts in the manor. Our hideout is... There's a floorboard in the kitchen. It'll lead you down to our hideout.
This kitchen? Or the one in the castle? It was...
The castle.
In the manor.
Okay. Sorry, because he was mentioning the crypts. So I was like, why would there be a kitchen in the crypts?
Why did you guys take prisoners?
I just do what we're told.
Since we have someone right here to ask him about Nundro.
Yeah. Do you know anything, Dwarven man, Nundro?
Dwarven man.
I suppose if you're all here being eyes and ears in town, you'd know when or where this man came through.
Yes, there was a dwarf. But I don't work in the prison, so I don't know if he's still down there or not. But the Black Spider brought him in.
I'm gonna have to be a bit more specific on that one.
That's all I know, I'm afraid.
What does the Black Spider look like? Have you seen them?
I haven't really gotten a good look. Feminine, maybe.
Okay.
Dark clothes, really hard to see. They don't really make their presence known all that well.
Is there any other ways into your hideout besides this main entrance?
Well, there is one entrance to the south of the manor in the forest, but it's trapped.
And what type of traps and how could we get around those?
You have to know the keyword, and you have to be initiated into the Red Brands.
Is there a token that shows that you're initiated, or is this like a members list situation?
Yeah, a members list.
Okay. Good to know. Give me a reason that you shouldn't join your friends here.
Well, there's one more thing. Glassstaff, he's the leader of the Red Brands. We call him Glassstaff because his staff is made of glass, and he's a human wizard. He came here not too long ago, and the Black Spider put him in charge of us.
So the Black Spider's your boss's boss, is that correct?
Yes. Please don't kill me.
What do you know any other descriptors of this glass staff? What's he hair color, eye color?
Well, he's human male. He's got dark brown hair. He's really hard to miss. His entire staff is made of glass. I mean,
is he always just tied to the thing? Say he went to the bathroom. Would there be a way to know who he is?
Well, he's got yellow and black robes. He carries around a red book with him as well. He's got some facial hair. That's about it.
Is that it? Anyone got any more questions for the guy?
I don't have any more, I don't think.
You want to get a slap in for him and his friends taking you on like that?
I'm good.
Okay. Part of my crusher feat is anyone who I have grappled, I can deal what is it? Gotta look at it again. 1d4 bludgeoning damage at the start of my turn. So I'm gonna slowly like choke him to sleep with non-lethal. As I'm like, so he passes out, and when he passes out, I'll like let him drop on the floor. Like, here, since the boyo told us something or two, maybe he can die without realizing it. Peaceful death.
Okay. And easily enough, you put him to sleep. What's your next steps here?
I need to rest at least for a short bit of time before we do anything else.
I need sleepies.
And I'm going to say, due to our rules of exhaustion, if you guys take a short rest, you can eliminate 1 level of exhaustion. But you can only do that once per day.
Ooh.
So if you can take 1 short rest to reduce 1 level of exhaustion. Other than that, you would have to take a long rest.
Ooh. That's
Faenya is going to stride over to the bar, kind of look over at the dwarf that's scared and hiding behind his. Are you frightened of us or of the red brands?
All of you, I just want to run a good establishment here.
Well, we mean no harm to you if you were not hiding their friend.
No, I'm not hiding anybody. I just want to have a good establishment. And they, while not the best customers, they were income. That's for sure.
She's going to reach into her pocket and take out 5 gold and put it on the counter. Maybe this will help. Sorry about your floorboards.
It's all right. I appreciate what you've done. Maybe now I can get some better, steady customers that don't fight all the time.
We can tell other people to come here now that red brands are gone.
I would appreciate that a lot. Everyone else has been scared to come here since they've been in town.
She just turns, does conversation's over. She doesn't make any motion that she's ending the conversation with them, but just turns to face everybody else, and stares at them, waiting for the next thing to happen.
Mal gives you a big thumbs up. Yeah, I mean, at least leaving here. If we go back to, I forget what our inn is called.
The Stonehill Inn.
Yeah,
Stonehill Inn. Yeah. It's still it's only 8:30 in the morning. It's still so early in the day.
Yeah, it is.
Shadow's fighting over a humongous hangover. Immediately getting into a brawl. His head is pounding.
So it sounds like we're going back to the inn?
Yes, at least for short rest.
Should we kill the guy first? Or should we...
Yeah,
like
how do
we
we know
drag
he's
him
not
through
going to
town,
go
it's gonna be
back
more
and
about-
squeal?
Yeah.
Squeak.
I knocked him out so he can die without knowing it, at least.
I'll turn to the barkeep. I saw there was a not for nefarious reasons. I happened to take a swing around the back of your establishment. I noticed there was a shed. Do you store anything valuable in there? I'm not looking to take any of it.
No, it's just an old shed.
Does it lock from the outside?
Yeah. She'll just hold up one of her shed keys.
Okay. I will drag one of the chairs outside to the shed and then drag the unconscious Red Brand, and you like slice up the cloaks of his dead compatriots and tie him to the chair and then lock him in the shed.
With a
Okay.
blind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like blindfold him, hands like
I-
tied behind his back, legs tied to the
I
legs
do
of the
like
chair.
that Shadow and Mel had the same idea of using the his comrades' clothing to do this.
Well, like I have rope, but I don't want to
Yeah.
leave my rope in the shed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Make me a sleight of hand check to see how well you can tie him up.
Okay, even with disadvantage,
Can I aid him since
Sure.
we're both trying to deal with it? Just to make sure, because I can help drag the guy while he's doing all the knots.
Oh, okay, that is better. I just fully re-rolled one of them since I had rolled with disadvantage. So that is now a 19.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, so he's
I will
tied
also-
up way over here.
Because I have painter's supplies, I'll take like from my little sketchbook and then just write on there, like, and leave it on his lap of just saying, if we see you in town, you're dead, and just like leave that on his lap for him to find if he happens to escape.
Okay.
You could check on him in a little bit. I would say unlock the door around nightfall, maybe. If he starts making a ruckus, just let him know that we're keeping an eye on him.
Okay, I will do that.
And I'll put 3 silver on the bar top as well for their troubles. Because that also makes it an easier split, so all of us can just add 3 silver to our inventory from Red Brand loots.
There you go.
I did also take one of their short swords, because short swords are piercing weapons.
All right, sounds good.
So I have a sword belted on as well now.
All right, anything else before we head back to the inn here?
Nope.
Cool. So I'll just play you guys back to the normal map. As you guys are walking back to the inn, you see Sildar waiting out front for you. And you guys go in, sit around the table.
Step into the side of the building. That's
Yeah. So, what did you find out?
That I can't take a lot of hits.
And I found out that they can't either.
We find out their hideout
Oh, well.
and the prisoners that they take are in the crypts.
Right?
Mhm.
Did I? Okay.
The prisoners.
Apparently, they're all working for someone named the Black Spider.
I wonder if that could have been the drow that we encountered. And you said they're keeping prisoners.
Yes, they have the orc girl there. Orc woman? I don't know the age of her. He said daughter, but she could be a full-grown woman.
Well, what if Gundren's there?
They did say they had a dwarf. They didn't know who because we were asking about Nundro.
Well, I hate to push you out, but we should definitely investigate as soon as we can.
Gotta just give us like
Yeah, give me like
45 to 60 minutes.
Yes, of course.
At least.
Toblin, how about a round over here?
Sildar, when you have a chance, could you go to the sleeping giant and buy drinks from them?
Sure, I can go over there, give Elsa some business, I suppose.
Not right now, because it's kind of messy. We kind of left a mess.
Well, I hope the town master doesn't catch wind of this. I can head over there and clean up. Wow.
Mal's eyes suddenly become huge, like realizing the implications of what they did, of just like, oh no, we murdered a bunch of people in a town. Like, he doesn't say that out loud, but it just like slowly dawns on him what they just did.
I think they should be grateful to us because they're doing things way worse. You know how many people they probably have prisoner?
And then after you clean them up, could you tell the town master to go there and also buy drinks?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right. If nothing else, about 30 minutes pass, and you guys chatting about information, enjoying some drinks, and whatever. What would you guys like to do at this point?
Kyle's whispering short rest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is assuming after your short rest, so those 30
Yes.
minutes have passed. Yep.
Oh,
Take that short rest. You're gonna need it. I mean,
Yay. I
So,
got
like,
my
dice-
defiled ground back and nothing else.
I
Good
got
luck,
one use of.
everybody.
I got my second wind and one use of my rage back. No, I didn't. Just the second
Wait,
wind. The rage is
how
gone
much?
until midnight.
I
oh,
got
D6 2.
key and a bunch of hit points back.
health is good.
Wait. I'm new to sorcerer.
You don't get your spell slots back on a short rest. No.
I was looking at sorcery points,
Mm,
but that's a long rest also.
yes.
Did you
Cool.
use sorcery points?
Huh?
Did you use sorcery points that fight?
No.
I didn't think so.
No,
So
he
you can
was
like transfer
unconscious for
them
most of
into
it.
spell slots.
How are we feeling now? I'm feeling a bit better. How confident are we feeling? Feeling good?
I'm feeling pretty good. We did short work of them. We
Okay.
could do at least 2 more rounds of that.
Yeah, next time, you guys are in front.
I mean, that's fair. I am worried if we wait too long that they'll come after us. And I would rather not have that happen. I'd rather catch them unawares than catching us unawares.
I will say, if any of you fall again, I won't be able to bring you up.
Okay. So we just won't go down. That's fine.
Oh,
That's doable.
actually, here.
Oh, you're back.
And Sildar's gonna dig through his bag, and he plops a potion of healing onto the table. Why don't you
Oh.
take that with you?
Okay, everyone. Rock, paper, scissors. Come on.
I don't need it. I stuttered there for a second.
Yeah, I think it'll be better if you or Faenya have it. If anything goes wrong, you can either feed it to us or
It's on your
You're a
person
bit-
to be fed. So when you go
Yeah.
down this time, you'll be right there if one of us can go and pour it down your throat.
Yeah, or
Um,
you're a bit more.
Adversely, I usually have extra action economy that I would be able to give it to somebody, and I have a pretty good movement speed.
That works. That seems plausible, feasible.
Yes, unfortunately,
What's
it's the
extra
cherry
action
flavor.
on?
I didn't have the extra money to get the strawberry flavor, so.
All
Okay,
right,
you
don't
wanna?
make sure you don't give it to
Faenya,
me then.
you take it. Strawberry's my favorite.
If it was black cherry, I would have been okay with that, but regular cherries. No way.
I love me my strawberry. Anyways, I'm slowly losing the will to keep this accent up.
You got it. You've already committed, or you got to make a hard pivot.
Yeah.
I had to pop a fucking Advil. Okay, I just go higher. So whoa. Whoa.
Big choices. Okay.
Did we figure out which way we were gonna go?
I mean, I don't know. Like the secret way would be maybe convenient, but also if it's trapped and they like know everyone who's going to be coming in that way, I don't know if it'll really be beneficial for us. Like, I don't know if it'll be helpful for us to go that way.
Well, alternatively, if we go in through the front door, they'll have people on us. They'll know we're coming from a mile away. They'll be looking for us. They'll have everybody right there. If we go through a secret entrance, I don't think people will know it's there because it's secret. Sure, it might be a little trapped, but I think, it's less likely to have people manning it.
Okay. I mean, we can do the secret entrance. That's fine.
But how do we know if they don't have an alarm system?
That's probably what the trap is. The trap is probably the alarm system.
Oh.
Probably
I mean, no
just
matter
over
what,
it.
I don't like either way.
It'll also depend because we didn't get very good directions as to where it is. It was just to the south in the woods. So, like, we can see if we can find it, but it may not be easy to find.
If we go in the front way, theoretically, we could find the secret entrance as a escape route.
Yes, I was thinking that too. Now that we know there's another way out, we can use that if we need to make a quick exit.
Yeah, we just
That it
need to be
should
mindful of the trap.
Exit to the south.
Okay.
Or we Scooby-Doo this and split up. I'm joking.
I don't like that plan. I don't like that. We
2 people go through the front, 2 people in the back. Pincer.
I think we should stick together.
Okay.
I think also if we can try to be sneaky about it, that would be good.
You know we both have disadvantage.
Well, you took a short rest, so you regain 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah, I mean, I still have this disadvantage on ability checks.
You only went down once.
I thought I was told I had exhaustion level 2.
I thought you only went down once.
Yeah,
you
I'm
went
pretty sure I only
down.
went down once.
Yeah, so you would only have level
You
1.
only went down
I
once.
had
Do
level
it,
2.
Yeah.
So you just have 0, and then Mal would have 1.
Never mind. I'm ready.
I mean,
I
had a
had-
turn, got knocked out, and then came back on the last turn.
Yeah. Also,
Right.
even though I have disadvantage, I still have a +7 on stealth, so like I may be okay on it.
Dang, what the heck are you
Faenya
eating?
is so good.
I only
at
have a
stealth.
+3.
I maxed out my dex and took proficiency in stealth.
Okay.
Yep.
So wait, the plan is going to the forest to try to look for the secret entrance. If we can't find it, we just default to kitchen.
I believe so.
Okay.
Right.
Then why don't all of you make me a, we'll say a survival check to be able to find
As we
this
head out.
as you reach the forest.
Oh, okay. I'm rolling pretty well tonight.
I never roll well ever.
It all
I
just looks
rolled.
like trees and underbrush to me.
I rolled so good.
I got a 12.
I got a 9.
I got an
I-
18.
I got a 4.
All right, so Mal, you're able to see, it is very thickly wooded, but you can see that there seems to be just a really small path that you can see that they've been walking through. The grass is a little bit more dead on that path, and eventually it does lead to a secret entrance, which looks like a cave to you. Would you like to enter?
I want to look for traps first.
Okay, make me a, which one? Investigation, since you're
Could I
trying to look a little closer.
try and help with that?
Sure.
Dang it. Just re-roll because I already rolled 2. Oh, okay.
Here's a question. Here's a question. Because we're doing stacking advantages and disadvantages, would multiple aids boost up his check?
Can we do the system?
I'm gonna say no to that.
Okay.
Unintended
would-
consequence.
Yeah, that would get a little broken.
The
so-
phone a friend.
Yeah.
I got in 18. Investigation.
Okay. So on the notches of these walls, you can tell that if you enter through this way, these walls are going to do that as you walk through, crushing you completely.
Is there any like trigger mechanism I can see?
Do another investigation.
Can I get a health action?
I'll do it.
That's only a 10.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell. These walls made of stone, and they did a pretty good job of creating this trap. It's almost completely flush, so you can't really see any mechanisms, at least from where you're standing.
I don't know. So if we go in this way, the walls are going to move in and crush who's ever walking in. And I don't see a way to stop them from doing that.
Throw the sword in there.
Man, I just got this sword.
Throw your spear in there.
Well, that's not going to happen.
That's why I said the sword. To see if it gets crushed.
I'm gonna like take some deadfall branches from nearby, or like rip a branch off of a bush and throw that in first.
Okay, you throw it on there and plat. It lands on the ground.
It's not something going through, and if it's something on top of it, it's got to be heavy, as it seems. So,
How much of the wall looks like it moves?
Let me double check here.
Oh.
Make sure I'm not completely wrong. So if you were to walk into here, it is roughly 30 feet of walking inside. So I would say 20 feet of it is,
Crushing.
yeah.
Okay, so not jumpable. Okay.
But you know what is. The best spell in the game.
Oh, jump.
No, Misty Step.
Yeah.
Oh, well, not all of us have Misty Step.
Oh, well, whose fault is that now?
Well, that's funny.
After I
I
was
believe
so
you got a first level
generous.
feat there,
Yeah, I
Adam.
believe
Yeah.
we all got first level free feet. Everybody didn't take Misty Step?
I want to just change things up.
Yeah, so I don't know how we'll be able to go in this way. I don't know if there's a way to deactivate it on the other side. I would assume so, but I don't know where that is. So we may just have to go in the front door.
All right.
And also, if we come out this way, we have to be super careful so we don't get crushed.
So going through the front.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys head up the hill to Tresendar Manor, which now looks like a really rundown, almost like a castle. Actually, it's pretty impressive for this small town. And through some searching in the kitchen, like he suggested, you're able to find a latch. Do you climb inside?
So there's been no like people watching out in this area or nothing?
Nope.
That's wild. I think they're
This
amateurs.
is a trap. It's a big trap. Everything's a trap.
I mean, I'm not looking for traps, but I don't know if Mal is still leading the way, but now trying to be stealthy as we start to make our way in. Guess I'll probably try and do a perception, see if there's anyone like directly on the other side of the trapdoor.
Okay. Yeah.
Nope, that was a 4.
Yeah. You can see there's light down there. Probably candlelight. You can see a flickering flame, but that's about it.
Okay.
Me
I'll-
trying to sneak in there.
Yes, if possible. Yeah.
Mal, how strong are you feeling?
I wouldn't say I am the strongest person around. Probably pretty average, an average strength.
This is a
Yeah,
person who knocked out so many guys.
That should be enough. You just start hearing her bones crack as like her upper torso starts to like slink back into her body and then sink down in until her bones like just fully start melting, and then it's gross and disgusting. But then she's just a little spider. She's gonna crawl up on you.
Okay.
It's like a little tiny spider, not a giant spider like she was before.
Okay. Mal is trying very hard to keep a neutral face as all of this is happening. He's like, okay, this is normal. This is normal.
Amaris is not.
If you look at it's a nasty little spider with like the twigs coming out of it and like little you can see blight growing on it.
Oh, I
That's
don't
so
even
cute.
care about this. I just care
Yeah,
about how
yeah.
she transformed.
It wasn't a pretty process.
Very Animorph style.
Yeah.
A bit brutal, but all right.
Okay, let's go
Sneak
in
out?
then. Being stealthy.
Alright. Climbing down. All of you go ahead and make me a general stealth check, and we'll just keep these. Maybe. We'll see. I like rolling.
Spider, I believe, has a +4.
Could have been a natural 20, but Mal got
I
a
got a
14 stealth.
Okay.
18 for Spider Faenya.
15 for Shadow.
I too got a 14.
Nice.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And I have dark vision of 60 feet.
I do too.
You can see in the dark now.
Ooh.
It's a whole new world for you.
I cast light.
Spiders have a 12, so
I do like that,
My
being
AC is
there.
15 as a spider.
wow.
It's 14. Sorry,
I-
14 as a spider because I
I
get
had a
plus
spider
2
in
to
my
my wild
bathtub,
shape. AC.
earlier this week that was like big and
Spiders
nasty
have a
right before I
12,
took a
so
shower. I
Faenya has
tried
a
to smush
better
it,
AC
didn't
as a
work,
little
went down the
baby spider
drain,
than
sprayed
Nestor, so.
bathroom cleaner, and drowned that sucker. It was far too big of a spray.
I normally
It was
have
like-
I normally have my roommate up on the ceiling above this, but he's gone right now. I don't know where he went.
Oh
It
wait,
was legit, like at least like 2 inches across, like a big, like big leggy spider.
Faenya has 90 feet of dark vision right now because
Oh.
she gets like as a wild shape, she gets 60 unless it already has dark vision. Then it gets an additional 60. So
Ooh.
spider already has 30, so it gets 90 feet of dark vision.
Oh, nice.
Dang.
Yeah, so as you guys climb down, you're welcomed into a room with sconces on the wall, fires going, and a large water cistern. To the west side of the room, you should see a door there, and the north side of the room, there is a door there. If you decide you want to open either of them, just let me know. Currently, I have them locked, but just let me know. And I gotta
Can
change
I-
my music. You can go ahead.
Can I peek through the keyhole if there is one? The one next to me.
Sure. Roll a perception with disadvantage.
My peepers. I hate you. I rolled a 19 in the first one, now it's a 10.
It's dark.
I'll do the same for this other door. Sneak over and
They need to
Listen,
pay that
not-
electric bill.
not look into it, but like I want to like hear, see if I hear anything.
Okay. Roll me a perception.
21.
Yeah, you can hear some talking through this door.
I like turn back and be like shush, and then point as if to say something's on the other side.
I'll point to the room that Amaris is next to then, of like, should we go in that one then? If there's people in there? Of like, again, not saying anything, but like, that way is a no, go this way.
You hear her voice in your head. I couldn't really see anything in there. I think it's safe.
Well, if we at least know. Mal is also thinking this very loudly. I'm not sure exactly how this works.
Telepathic speech as a bonus action. Choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. You and the chosen creature can speak telepathically with each other while you are within 4 miles.
Cool.
It lasts for 2 minutes.
Matt will still say then, well, we know for sure there's people that way, so this may be a better choice to at least have the possibility of not being people. Also, you see Mal is still mouthing all of the words as he's thinking it. But I will also, like, through that, also say, like, I can go in first.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I'll go over, opening the door and having my spear ready to attack any red brand that I see inside.
Whoa, that was cool.
Very cool.
All right. You should be able to step in if you would like.
Wait, I'm angled weird. I don't want to see.
Yeah, I can do too, I guess.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Being next
So
to because
Mal,
I'm on him.
Oh.
in this hallway, thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet. And at the end of the hallway, you can see a copper, what seems to be a copper plate, and an angel that adorns the door.
has a copper plate with an angel.
Yeah,
on the
the
doorway.
Yep.
And both of the copper plate and the angel are on the door.
Correct.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna just continue making my way down.
You making my way downtown.
And as you approach this door, you see on the plaque an inscription.
Ooh.
Sorry, Foundry closed all the stuff.
Amaris is gonna go back and close the door just in case anyone wanders around.
Smart.
Okay. And there is a little bit of like age on it, but you can see on the inscription it says, "In stone she weeps, an angel's sorrow, guarding realms beyond the morrow, with wings that whisper and eyes that grieve. Unlock this passage, the riddle conceive. In cryptic echoes, the answer hides, where the past and future gently collides. Speak the secret, the angel shall sway. Make her cry to reveal the way." And you hear, click. All of you get one reaction.
I'm a freaking spider.
I shouldn't have closed the door.
I'm a freaking spider, man. I can't react to nothing.
And I will put the riddle in the chat for you.
I mean, I'm along for the ride, effectively. So whatever Mal does, I'm going with it.
I am going to hit the ground.
Oh, actually, sorry. Let me do this correctly. Sorry, I had all of this stuff ready, and then it just didn't want to.
Sorry if you get obliterated by this, Faenya.
Okay, all of you roll
I get for
initiative.
trusting people.
Oh. Crazy.
A 19.
All right, 19
15.
for Faenya.
I also rolled a 15.
19
16
Shadow,
for
15.
16 for Mal.
Okay. Faenya, you get to react first.
Well,
Little baby spider, Faenya.
little baby spider. Faenya takes the dodge action and continues to hold on to Mal. Unfortunately, can't do much unless I want to be a centaur again, which won't help me here.
Mal?
I don't know how much we can do. Mal is going to say the present and throw water from his water skin on the angel.
Okay. And as you throw water skin at this angel, or water from the water skin at the angel, you see as this angel, which goes from a very solid door, turns into sand and crumbles.
I immediately
Wow.
walk beyond it.
Ah.
I was gonna say we can. I don't know if we're supposed to see that there's some dudes in here. We can see that there's dudes in here.
Yeah.
Also, even though Faenya can still see right now, she hasn't been able to up to this point as a token, so I've just been in the dark.
Oh, there hasn't been much to see.
I figured.
I mean, I guess if I was actually here, I would take as much of my movement into this room.
Okay.
To give others space to come in behind me.
All right. Shadow?
I would come up behind Mal then. Because I was ready to drop, but then like he threw the water and it crumbled, and I'm like, okay, that's probably safe. So I'll just follow him through.
All right. Amaris?
I'm not gonna be well. What the heck?
What the heck?
What the heck? What is this?
I
All
also
right,
don't like
and I'll take us
the
out of
ominous-
combat for now.
I don't like the ominous orange mark on the ground either. It makes me nervous.
Step on it.
It's supposed to be a chandelier, so
Oh,
Swing from it.
It's a targeting marker, and there's going to be a missile dropping on it in the next round.
Oh, actually, Mal, that X is like which squares are going to be hit from it, so you kind of walk right into it.
yeah. And as you guys enter this room, you see the 3 large stone sarcophagi with skeletons are kind of dangling outside of it, and others are propped against the wall. As if they were guarding the place. You can see them in rusty mail and broken, rusted swords. False columns along the walls are carved in the image of spreading oak trees, and the double door in the southeast quarter is well, that's where you came from, so you already know that. And currently you should be able to see there is a doorway over there, and a doorway.
So there's
Over
the
there.
north and the northeast.
Yes.
I'll go over to this door and listen at it.
Yeah, I'll go to the other one then. Just make sure.
All right. Roll perception.
Nope, natural one.
Amaris is
Totally
just
fine.
Pacing back and forth.
Even though it will be useless to everybody else, can I just roll perception? All I can do is perceive at this point. And unfortunately, I can't talk to anybody. So Faenya did get a 16.
Okay.
got
Faenya,
10.
you'd be able to see that there is a dark hallway to the north of your door. And Shadow rolled a what?
10.
Okay. Yeah, you can't really hear anything. Maybe it's from the winds that you can hear going through this place that's distracting and muffling out some sounds.
I look at the other two, kind of raise my shoulders as to like which way we want to go.
Oh, I don't think it matters much. If we had to throw water and crumble the thing to get back here, I don't think much of anyone's been back here. So it should be fine either way.
Can I can I take a look at the sarcophagi?
Sure.
Sarcophagies.
Sarcophadudes.
Start off of 5 guys.
Sarcophagus bros. How do I? I guess would there be a trigger mechanism?
So you're trying to
On
look
these
for a trap, essentially?
Yes.
Do an investigation roll.
I'm decent at those. Ooh, dirty 20.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't see any traps that would trigger if you were to open this.
Nah. I'm just scared if we open a door, they wake up.
I mean, well, we got to be ready for it. I picked the door last time. Someone else can pick a door.
All right, since I'm here. It's locked.
All right. Should be unlocked now.
I
Oh,
will-
It's not locked anymore.
And as you
With
unlock
Fenya's-
this door, we're going to roll initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought.
I was completely wrong about people being in here. Oh, my initiative is worse now.
Ooh.
My initiative is so much worse now as well.
My initiative is so much better.
Roll
Why'd you
1,000
roll
dice right
so
now.
much?
Oh, the
For the
DM
monsters.
did that. That's why.
Yeah.
It was 1,000. Skeletons and
There
all
was
world.
just
of
20
that.
people in here rolling dice and we didn't know.
Shadow, what do we got?
I got a 14, so I'm one worse.
Cool. Amaris.
Are you guys ready?
No.
It's 7.
Faenya.
4.
And Mal.
21, even with disadvantage.
All right. Here we
Go.
We go.
I'm actually going to use this one instead. I changed my mind. Sirenscape. Go to the other
You
one.
must stick with this song.
Holy shit, that was loud. Okay. Let me just adjust this just a tad.
Dude,
right.
on the online player, my volume is just like a sliver.
Yeah.
Because of how loud some of these start.
Yep. All right, Mal. As Shadow opens this door, you begin to hear the crackling of bones as they begin to rise from their crypts.
I think Mal's gonna make an executive decision that stabbing a skeleton won't do as much damage as punching it, just based off of like how bones work. So I'm gonna take unarmed strike just as my main attack. That is a 24 to hit
That hits.
for 7 bludgeoning damage.
All right. How do you demolish the skeleton?
I think Mal like starts with the spear and then is like, wait, skeleton bones, and then just like fully like haymaker across the skull and just pulverize it into dust.
All right.
And then I'm gonna hop, skip, and a jump over here and take my bonus action attack on this other skeleton. Ooh, that's only a 12 to hit.
A 12 will not hit.
Okay. Great. That's all I got then.
All right. As you approach this skeleton, it takes out its short sword and is gonna take a swingy swing. Just a little swing.
I did obliterate its friend.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, I mean that'll hit.
Foundry likes me. For 5 damage.
Okay. We can deal with that. That's fine. It's fine.
As it slashes across your chest. It is now somebody's turn. Ah, yes. Shadow, as you open this door, it appears as if these 2 red brands on the other side of the door were just waiting for you and are going to take some stabby stabs at you. First one is an 18.
That's my AC.
And the second one is a 16. So the first one will hit.
One hit.
And that will deal maximum damage, 8.
8. All right.
As it gets that first strike on you as you open the door, it's almost like the sword was coming out of the door before you even fully opened it. Next is Shadow.
Oh. Sorry, I just put the wrong number. Okay. So this guy coming at me from around the corner. Completely kind of like blindsided by it, but like as soon as he starts hitting, like that's why he gets the first hit on me, and the second one I finally reacted, like block it, and then like as I block it, I like swing one arm up and come up with an uppercut for the other one, and I got a 10.
A 10
that one
will
misses.
unfortunately miss.
Okay, I think that's in that ends my turn.
Okay. The skelly boy next to you, seeing you open this door, is triggered to automatically attack you.
This guy.
He takes a swing with his sword at you for 9. As he goes to swing at you, and just not fully up yet, ends up hitting the wall next to it.
I like the idea that when I was raising my shield up for that uppercut, that it just ended up in the way of the soldier, the skeleton just slashing into it.
Yeah, there you go. Amaris.
Am I gonna get poked? What? Attack of opportunity? The skelly.
Actually, I don't think they do.
Every creature has attack of opportunity.
What'd you say?
Every creature has an attack of opportunity.
Oh, did they? Okay. Then I'm gonna take it.
What the heck?
I'll take it.
This isn't Pathfinder. What the heck?
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. A 10.
No.
All right.
That was too quick. And I'm gonna fire a firebolt at the one that attacked me.
Okay.
That is... I can't do simple math. 18?
And 18 will hit.
Whoa! No! 1.
Okay.
Amaris is a little spooked by these skeletons, and as you shoot this firebolt, just not as much firepower as you thought.
Look.
Anything else?
I usually firebolt my bread to bake it. No, that's it.
All right. This red brand is also going to take a couple of stabs at Shadow.
Do I get cover?
Yes. And I will say that it is 3/4 cover. 'Cause he's behind the wall. So that'll be what? Plus 3 plus 5? Or no, 3/4. Yeah.
3/4 is 5.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Half is 2, 3/4 is 5, I'm pretty sure.
So 15 will miss, and a 12 will miss.
They would have missed anyway.
Right. Faenya.
Noticing the kerfuffle happening here, Mal starts to hear the sound of bones reforming as her body starts to come back out of the spider. Holds on as long as she can until the hooves start to form on her spider legs and falls off. Luckily, it's just a bonus action to turn back into her centaur form. And as she kind of lands awkwardly, she's going to take her staff and swing it at this here skeleton.
All right.
Yeah. It's a 12.
A 12 will miss.
Heck. That's fine. Yeah, I am now a centaur there. So that is Faenya's turn.
All right. Mal.
Same thing. Gonna punch this skeleton. Natural 20.
Nice. Silvery bar.
What? That is still only 8 bludgeoning damage.
All right. How do you destroy this skeleton?
We're just like reaching in and ripping his ribcage apart.
All right. Anything else from Mal?
Yes. I'm gonna come over here and bonus action punch that skeleton. Another natural 20.
Nice.
Hot dog. I should just stayed a spider.
Man, I appreciate the sport. For another 8 bludgeoning damage.
All right. What do you do to this skelly boy to kill him? Or
This
re-kill
one,
him?
we grab him by the exposed spine and then just like whip him into the wall.
Very cool.
And then like through the dust and bone dust, then just like wave to Shadow.
All right.
That's all I got.
Red Brand's gonna take some stabs at Shadow. An 18
That's it.
and an 11.
Hit it. They're both 7s. No, he got the first hit off on me.
And the first one will do 3 whole damage.
All right. All right. I guess I'll go. If he's not doing anything else, I'll just go in for more punch. Does a 21 hit?
No.
No.
Yes.
All right.
AC 25.
Not great. I got 7 bludgeoning.
Yes, this is a heavily armored Red Brand.
Fortified red brand.
All right. 7 damage as you wallop him. Anything else?
I mean that should be it. I'm gonna make sure this place is a little clogged so they can't just get in and start hitting you guys. So I'm just kind of bracing the doorway.
Okay.
That's why I stood back a little bit.
What?
That's why I stood back a little bit so that, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
in a good way, they would attack you instead of me.
Yeah. That's it.
Amaris.
What? I need that redemption arc. Fireball. At the one directly in front of Shadow. 10.
10 will miss as you go to shoot this fireball and it smacks into the wall right next to Shadow.
Alright, guys, I'm going back home. I don't think I'm fit out for this adventure.
All right. Red Brand. Oh, sorry, you got something else?
No, that's it.
With 3/4 cover, this Red Brand is going to stab at Shadow for a 16 and a 16.
Yeah, I don't need the cover for this guy.
He just sucks.
He sucks.
Faenya.
Faenya? The hell is Faenya gonna do in this situation? She ain't got nothing. Here, so I kind of have a better line of sight on that guy right in front of Shadow. I'm gonna hurl javelin in there.
Okay.
Just hurl a javelin to a crowd, see what happens. You know, Fenya's not made for combat. That's a 6.
6 will miss. Again,
Oh my
as you
god, me
throw it.
too!
Shadow's
Doesn't
just
even
having
make
to
it to the
dodge
wall.
things from behind him as well.
Actually lands directly behind Shadow as you try to throw this javelin and bloop. Just falls short.
Yeah, I'm a spellcaster and I have no spells. So that's my
and
turn.
after you throw this javelin, you guys begin to see the bones shaking
No.
and essentially going into a torrent and spinning around and collecting together. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
I punched those skeletons so good so that they wouldn't come back.
Well, there's 6 others that are sitting against the wall doing nothing. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Be sure to check out my players at their socials, and we will see you another time.